Howdy folks, this is Shane. 2016's been an awesome year for effects pedals, especially on my channel at In The Blues. I'd like to thank all the pedal companies for sending me out some of their stuff to test out and make videos for. It's an absolute privilege and an honor to do so. Sometimes it's the first one off the production line as well, which is always awesome. So firstly, thanks to all the companies, it keeps me going. I absolutely appreciate that. My plan initially was to have a top pedal, like a number one, but I thought, you know what, how can you really compare an overdrive to a tremolo pedal or to a delay pedal and so forth? They're all different, they're all unique to their own type of sound. So I thought rather than doing that, I just compile this really cool list of pedals for you to check out and ones that I had a chance to test in 2016. This list won't contain any pedals that were out prior to 2016 or ones that I didn't have a chance to test until now, like the OCD for example. One thing I've tried to do with the In The Blues channel is help those companies that are a little under the radar and that are new on the scene. And it's been great to do that. I'm not just demoing the same old stuff a lot of other channels are doing, which really makes it cool and a lot more interesting, hopefully for you guys as well. Let's go. The first pedal I have to give a huge shout out to, it's completely changed my sound for the better, is the Royal Flush Overdrive pedal from VS Audio. This is actually on my board and I've ordered a second one because I have a smaller board. So wherever I go, I've got one of these pedals with me. They're absolutely awesome. It's the best dual stage overdrive so far that I've had a chance to demo. The great thing about this pedal is it's brain dead simple to use, runs on 9 volts, you don't need any special voltage. Both channels sound exceptionally good and very, very similar to each other, except one's got higher gain than the other. You can use them to stack and cascade into each other. It's just a fantastic pedal. Panos, the engineer behind this, is an absolute gun. He came up with something not only very musical, but very functional. What can I say? I love it. 2 thumbs up from me. Check him out. The next pedal on the list is the Stomp Audio Labs Waves Tremolo pedal. The reason this made the list is quite simple. A, it's extremely versatile. You can get 3 different types of tremolo out of it, yet you've also got a voice control kind of in the middle. It's more like a timing control, which can go from anywhere from standard timing, and it can also do some weird things as well. It also features a tap tempo button, which is a pretty cool feature to have on a tremolo pedal. It also features a pretty cool and innovative thing called a hold control on a separate button. This button allows you to just put your foot on the button and take it off when you're done playing, so you don't have to engage and disengage the pedal. Just plonk your foot down on the hold button, take it off, and you're good to go. Awesome job guys, this is a fantastic sounding pedal. I love it. It's on my board currently. What can I say? 2 thumbs up again. And toggle switch to the right. Up next we have the Greenchild G777 dual overdrive pedal. It's more of a boost and an overdrive in one. The reason this made the list is quite simple. A, it sounds great. If you're playing classic rock, it's the perfect pedal for that. One side's kind of voxy and the other side you can go from anywhere from a clean to an absolute ball-tearing boost. It had some mid-scoop functionality and mid-adds as well, so you can fatten up your sound or thin it out depending on what you like. It has a very, very low noise floor. It's made in the US, and Mason from Greenchild gets the dual thumbs up again for just innovation. This is an absolutely great pedal. Definitely check him out if you have a chance. Good stuff. This next pedal was one of the first that I demoed in 2016, and it's Australian made, believe it or not. It's the MP Audio Twoface's Fuzz pedal. Basically, the premise of this pedal is it will go from fuzz to an overdrive tone. You can kind of blend between them as well. Matthew from MP Audio takes a different approach internally with his pedals from what I understand of most pedal builders. What comes out is something extremely original. This one looks super cool and they sound great. It's a real ball terror, and what can I say? Awesome job, Matthew. Love it. Up next we have the Sound Techno Overdrive pedal. It's got a funny name, but man does it sound awesome. It's very, very small, but don't let the looks fool you. This pedal kind of reminds me of the Plimsoll, except it sounds a hell of a lot smoother, especially with the second gain stage on. So you've got an option, you can either use it as a lower gain or higher gain pedal, and then you have two different gain controls that you can use to set up your sound. It sounds way, way bigger and nicer than what you would expect from a very, very small pedal. Mark from Sound is an awesome engineer. His designs on his pedals are fantastic. They always look cool. Every time I get a package from him, I open it up and I smile. I love his little logo, and I also just love his designs. He's one of the kings of very, very cool looking and sounding pedals. He makes things very functional, very easy to use, of course, and they sound great. So definitely check out Sound. Up next we have the Pneumo Limbo Overdrive pedal. Now this particular pedal is very unique. It has basically a bias control on the front, so you can hot up the pedal or make it more clean, and it can also be used for various different styles of music depending on how you run it. This particular pedal is made in California, and what can I say, it was really, really refreshing to see something come in that's completely off the grid. I didn't even know of this brand until I got sent the pedal. And then, wow, I was like, this is really cool. It will work for blues, classic rock, and even more heavier stuff. It's not a distortion though, it is an overdrive, so it's not super heavy. But that said, it should work for loads of different players and styles, and also lots of different guitars. Definitely check out Pneumo Effects, they make some amazing stuff. Check them out. Up next is another Australian pedal called the Anarchy Audio Flutterby Tremolo pedal. This tremolo pedal is beautiful. I've used it on my last album. I've had it on my pedal board up until replacing it with the Waves pedal. That said, they're both as good as each other. I look at it as two separate things. This particular pedal is very, very simple to use. It has 3 controls and a 3-way toggle switch, whereas the Waves is slightly more complicated and it has tap tempo. One will appeal to one person and the other will appeal to the other. Neither are better, they're both fantastic, and it's great to see another great Australian company coming out with some really great pedals. So Anarchy Audio, love your stuff. Flutterby is an absolute ripper. The depth controlled is just fantastic. It goes as fast or as slow as you want. Great work. Cheers. only company to get listed twice in this list is Sound. Again, Mark, you made another great pedal. You won Pedal of the Year a few years ago when I did another one of these lists for the Overzoid. Right now we're talking about the Overzoid and Boost pedal. It's very, very simple to explain. If you know the Overzoid pedal, it's essentially the same thing, except you're getting a boost and a couple little extra toggle switches to fatten things out. It's a fantastic pedal. It's an improvement. I don't know how on the original. The original is awesome. So if you're a fan of the original, but you wish you had a little extra kick in and boost, definitely check this one out. It will also play well with other pedals, which is something that a lot of pedals don't do. Mark, another great job. Well done. Your pedals rock. I absolutely love them. Up next we have the FireEye Clean Boost Buffer Pedal. This just has one big control that gives you more. It's a clean boost essentially as well as a buffer, and what also separates this from a lot of other pedals is it's just great to use with other pedals. You can just plug it in, you're good to go. Not only will this work great before or after pedals, it also has a toggle switch on the side. If you flick the toggle switch up, you go to vintage clean boost mode, which basically takes out a little bit of high end. You can also flip the switch back down and it goes back to a flat EQ. Some people find that having a flat EQ as a clean boost can be a little bit harsh on the tops. They thought about this, they put a switch in there. I love the vintage mode. I could sit on that all day. It's an absolutely great pedal. So great job, guys. Love it. I've got the switch down, so it's running in flat EQ mode. It's about 50% volume. This next pedal is a killer overdrive. If you're a Strat player, you're definitely going to dig it. It's the JL Pedals JLD Overdrive. What can I say about this other than plug in a Strat and you're good to go? That's it. It does what a Tube Screamer does, except it does it a whole lot better. I always had a hard time making my old Stratocaster sound the way that I had in my head, and this pedal pretty much nailed it. So great job. If you're into Texas blues, all that kind of stuff, definitely check out these pedals. They're made in Brazil. They're made extremely well. Check them out. This next one is probably the black sheep of the pedals in this list. I'm talking about the Arttone X Stomp. I was actually really blown away by this. I got a chance to use it live a few times, and I had a few friends say, this thing's awesome, like, what is it? And then I explained to them that you can Bluetooth patches straight from your phone to the pedal and change up your effects. If you're a one effect kind of guy, you can at least choose and chop and change between them at your leisure, just via the app on your phone or tablet or whatever. It's nice and easy to use, and it sounds great. I personally don't like all of the effects that are available on the app, but that's the whole point. Everyone likes different things, and I'm sure, you know, if you reference the actual overdrive, for example, against an analog pedal, you're gonna find out they're pretty much identical, and hearing the difference is very, very minimal. Definitely check out the Arttone X Stomp. It's the cream of the crop in terms of the pedals from that company. It's by far the best pedal I've seen them produce, and what can I say? Good job, guys. Awesome stuff. The next pedal on the list is the Alex K Production Sunbeam Overdrive pedal. This is a really great sounding overdrive. It has 4 controls on the front, one of which is a dense control, which you can use to fatten out your sound. This pedal will do the off-clean thing extremely well, and it will go through to about the same gain as a Tube Screamer, but it is voiced differently. These things are built extremely well. The cases are built like bricks. If you threw it against the wall would come off second best, there's no doubt about it. Definitely check him out. Alex K Production stuff, fantastic. Thanks for watching. My name's Shane. I hope you liked this video. I took my time and selected the best ones that I liked of this year, and ones that I might not use live, but I knew they sounded good in comparison to other pedals. I'm not a huge Fuzz fan, but when I played certain Fuzz pedals this year, I knew the MP Audio one stood out. Another honorable mention, of course, is the Bow Effects stuff. Those pedals were really, really good. I wasn't sure I could fit them all in this list without it being too big. Again, thanks for watching. Let me know your thoughts if I missed anything, or if you thought there was a pedal that I should have put in this list, please let me know. While this particular video was aimed at boutique pedals, I'll also have one coming out soon for less expensive pedals as well, so stay tuned for that. Thanks again for watching. Catch you all soon. See you, folks.